What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me up 100 times.
I want to go ahead and apologize to those who I apparently blinded as I was searching through Twitter in the white power mode. My bad. I didn't realize that y'all got jungle fever out here. Y'all like the dark meat. God. Oops, wrong sound. Y'all like the dark. Goddamn nagger lovers. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, so I didn't think I was gonna be making a full video today. But there's a new update on this Warhammer 40k situation. So before we even dive into it, guys, we're sitting at 8,647 subscribers. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all sharing these videos, man. I don't know, man. I think YouTube might have put me in shadow ban prison. I don't know. You know, I don't like to play the victim, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's looking real suspicious. Anyway, consider becoming a member of the channel or joining the Patreon so you can join the Discord and my community as we watch the best and the worst, the latest movies, TV shows on the weekends together as a community. Anyway, so we talked about the 40k stuff. Y'all know they gaslit fans. Suddenly, all of a sudden, decided that the custodians in the game had women in it when the history had said they were always men. So, in other words,
stupid.
None of it's true.
None of it's true. None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up. They lie.
As you can tell, I really love that clip. It's stupid. It's stupid. But anyway, so yeah, they lied. But there's been a new update. Now, granted, guys, you got to take this with a grain of salt because this is coming from 4chan. Okay? But I hope that this has some degree of truth to it, or else we're going to have to pour it out for the entire Warhammer series, guys. So let's go ahead and pour it out one time.
What more do you want from me?
You stupid.
Yeah, you're going to flush the whole goddamn IP down the drain. But this is coming from 4chan, guys. So again, you got to take this shit with like a super grain of salt. Like you need to take the salt, put it on a spoon, take a lighter, melt it down, and like put it in a syringe and fucking inject it into your veins. Cause y'all know 4chan reputation. But there does end up coming like some genuine information from I didn't even know what 4chan. I thought 4chan was like some dark web shit. Like do people actually be on there? Like talk what they be talking about anyway. So anyway, let's read this. Female custodians 4chan leak. I don't know who this person is. Anonymous. This was posted on the 14th Sunday. So female custodians are only going to be mentioned in the codex. No new scopes or characters after the fact. A lot of these words and context in here, you Warhammer fans will probably get better than I do. Okay, so please forgive me. Social media department jumped the gun and tried to put out fires with the wrong holes. Intent is to push female custodians character in the Amazon show without it breaking lore, because Amazon execs wanted a woman in armor and wouldn't settle for SOB. What is SOB? People, because I read that and I hear son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so people involved in the show are pissed because they've been moving ahead on Eisenhorn. Talks of inserting said female custodians into Eisenhorn's story with Cavill threatening to walk away from the project. Small stock dropped today, but Games Workshop figures it can ride it out if it stays mum on the subject. They really need better social media employees. Cavill will be in an article due to heading to Games Workshop to work on the new series this week or next. If he leaves, it'll be a noticeable hit to the share price, meaning the show is dead, good ending, or Amazon is calling the shots, bad ending, not Black Kogarins, but similar scenario. Don't know what that means. So yeah.
You stupid.
This guy says, "You can trust me. My dad works at Nintendo." Yeah, right.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, right. Okay. Trust me, bro. But anyway, it continues. Typing is hard when you're hungover. Can't wait to grab another drink.
What? What the fuck?
You're sounding really suspect here, sir. Whoever you are. The deal in the first place was super fragile. Nothing was inked when Cavill announced it, and it sent everyone at Games Workshop into a panic. Shareholders put an immediate stop to any work until the contract was hammered out, and the negotiations were brutal. I'm trying to draw on my memory. I don't know. Was Henry Cavill the one that aired that out? Is he really the one that did that? So let's assume that this is true. Do you think there's a world where Henry Cavill believed that he has such a favorable image with the fans that if he announces something and the fans agree with it, he can just will the contract into place? Maybe. I don't know. Let's go back. Let's see. Shareholders put an immediate stop to any work until the contract was hammered out and the negotiations were brutal. If it could impact profits on the minis, Games Workshop didn't want to touch it, which is why this Custodes thing was a dumpster fire. People who should have known about it didn't, and success or not, people are going to be let go. Don't dick ride him too hard. He's always prided himself on the idea of the nerd who made it. His concern is losing the clout of being known as the super fan celebrity. I'm assuming that they're talking about Henry Cavill right there. And I guess what they're trying to insinuate is that Henry Cavill is well aware that he's looked at as this super fan who everybody wants to be like, and he doesn't want to lose that image. And so what we're going to continue to read here would line up with the idea that if they try to put anything like that the fans won't want into something he's working on, he'll be likely to walk away like he walked away from The Witcher. By the way, it was recently announced that The Witcher with Beta Hemsworth, Discount Hemsworth, Discount Thor is about to begin shooting. So let's go back. So correct again. I guess this person's answering questions. Correct again. As stated earlier, people are going to be fired for this. They weren't supposed to comment on this debacle until the crisis management meeting was called, but they did anyways. That's why the responses were so lukewarm. Like, how can you tell under the helmet? And they've always existed. We just never mentioned one. People are already calling for new sculpts and female heads, which was never the intention. Uh-oh. So basically what it sounds like they're saying is they never really intended to add the females in there, but they knew Amazon wanted to add females in the show. So they were going to kind of like let the show do its thing. But once like people said, oh yeah, there's always been females there. It seemed like, I guess somebody came in and was like, FBI, open up! And was like, yeah, where these female heads at? Right. I was still a bit drunk and thought it was funny. I don't believe anything I read on the internet and don't expect anyone else to either. Huh?
What? What the fuck?
I did say inject the salt into your veins, right? I did say that. I just want to make sure y'all know that, okay? It has nothing to do with the models. Literally nobody was under the impression this would get women to buy Custodes. So, assuming this is true, remember, inject the salt into your veins. They know women ain't gonna buy this shit. SOS don't speak. The differently abled suggestion was pushed by whatever. The female inquisitor problem. Okay, so that's pretty much everything we got from it. So the insinuation here is that they really didn't want this, but they were trying to toe the line and play both sides. Okay? Because they were probably blindsided by this as well. If this is the case, what do we do as the gamer? I still say you boycott the motherfuckers. Because it's not just about Warhammer itself. It's not about whether they, I get it. There's people that's working on this. They have jobs. They probably don't believe in this. But you can't fold. And unfortunately, there's going to be collateral damage when it comes to war. I'm sorry, Gamergate is war, baby. And we undefeated right now, and we can't let up. That's just the facts. And I understand there's people that are in the line of fire who don't deserve to be there. But when it comes to war, unfortunately, innocent people, it's part of war. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of war, and it is what it is. I'm pretty sure some of these people can bounce back with, you know, I mean, I don't know that people are going to get laid off, but if you guys are serious about this boycott, some people gonna get laid off. I'm sure it is what it is. So I mean, if Games Workshop really didn't want this and Amazon was kind of forcing this on them, it shows you where Amazon is at. I mean, we know it Rings of Power. That shit was garbage. That shit was trash. So it wouldn't be surprising, but at the same time, Amazon got, you know, Amazon got some good stuff too. I don't know if it was ever intended to be woke. You know, Rings of Power was like, imagine you spent $1 billion on Rings of Power. I don't know what you spent on Fallout, and Fallout winds up being a better show than Rings of Power. So Amazon got their own little things they got to work out, but to sit here and try to force, and then, you know, also what this says about Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is a smart guy, and he's really trying to work his image to the best of his ability. And, you know, more power to him. You know, I saw who was that? Somebody was just talking about let me go to my Twitter. Somebody was just talking about it was Patrick Mahomes. You know, these entertainers got to understand. Where is it? Patrick Mahomes. Where are you, Patrick? Here we go. Patrick Mahomes said it himself. You know, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes says he will refrain from commenting on current presidential race, urging voters to do their own research before the election. I don't want to pressure anyone. And that's what every entertainer should do right now. Because once you open your mouth, boy, the floodgates open. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.